Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the last Dragon Age DLC before we do Awakening, which I've heard is the longest out of all of them. Hopefully I'm going to do a live recording session of that. This is post-recording if you're wondering. This is the Golems of Amgarrak. I'm fairly sure that's how you pronounce it. If not, I don't care. I'm never very good at speaking either, not speaking, but saying Elvish or Dwarven titles. Sue me. I don't know. I always love fantasy, but I can never pronounce like half the places in them because I'm an idiot, and it's a rough life. It's a rough life. Regardless, we're getting into it, and this is a pretty DLC. One of my least favorites out of all of them. And you'll see why in a minute. We're uploading or importing, sorry, Poop Butt, and I was like, oh, I have other characters. That's right. And I was like, what's the advance? You can actually load in different saves, which I think is really cool. I'm not sure how useful that is, but regardless. Oh, it's Amgarrak.
They called it Amgarrak. Victory. Out of arrogance or optimism. They hoped to earn a victory for the Dwarven people by recreating Caridin's research. But the tide was abandoned.
Yeah.
The researchers lost. The deep road swallowed Amgarrak and the dream of reclaiming our
stay away from that glory. The glory that I told you not to go to.
While the dark
got rid of the Anvil for a fucking reason.
We sent an expedition to uncover the tide.
Oh no, you did
My brother was with them. They never returned. I write to you, Warden, because you have accomplished things others have declared
getting
impossible.
rid of the Anvil of the Void.
Help me find my brother and bring him home. This is a matter of great sensitivity, and I can trust no one but you. Ever your humble servant.
Now, I don't remember Jerrik
Dace.
Dace during the main campaign. It has been a while since I've played the main campaign, but I'm gonna double check. Jerrik Dace.
Thank you again for helping me, Warden. Everyone else had given up, but I couldn't abandon Brogan. He's my brother. I apologize for insisting that you come alone. House Dace does not want the location of Amgarrak known to the rest of Orzammar.
You're being secretive.
House Dace sacrificed many men to discover this place. Any knowledge found here should be ours to do with as we please. Of course, Brogan is my primary concern, but Amgarrak hides secrets. Great ones.
Why ask for my help then?
King Harrimont told me you were the one to look for. He said if anyone could save Brogan,
are you expecting trouble?
You could.
Probably. I mean, yeah, exactly.
An expedition of over 20 men doesn't just disappear. There's something in there. And I'm guessing it's not friendly. Just be prepared for anything.
Move on.
Amgarrak is not too far ahead.
A few things I want to note. First, you get a Bronto. I forget his name. I immediately just save. I was like, fuck it, I'm saving right now. Getting my toolbar back. Turn on dueling. You know, the essentials. And we do get a Bronto named Snug.
This is Snug.
Snug is a summon that Jerrick can summon, obviously. And if he dies, it's not like a party member dying. It's just like a summoning getting rid of.
Something about this place makes me uneasy.
Maybe because the dwarves are walking on top of and looting. That would make me uneasy. But they give you a bitching ton of runes in this DLC, which I am a huge fan of. I can support the rune, the large amounts of runes that we've got. I was looking at his skills and I was like, does he need any abilities sustained or like turned on? He's got a lot of dual wielding. I don't know if he's a warrior or rogue. I assume because he's dual wielding, he's a rogue, but warriors can't dual wield, so I don't know. However, that does make us very, very, very squishy because we have two rogues and a Bronto. So what I'm trying to do is I'm having Poopbutt run best, everyone to go kill this guy, because mages are very, very annoying. They do a lot of magic damage, obviously, because they're mages, but in general, they're just really fucking annoying. I have Misdirection Hex, I have a War Cry depending on the attack, and I have a Horror, which means I freak out for a few seconds and I'm on drugs. and he is stunned. We have a bitching ton of health potions because of the previous DLCs that I've been doing. I cannot heal the Bronto. And I was like, oh my god, is the Bronto gonna die? The Bronto I don't have to worry about because, oh well, he just died, never mind. Now I have to start worrying. Because now it's me versus this Hurlock. So I was like, yeah, let's just get a health potion in right now. I would have liked Jerrick not to die there, but I didn't realize that he doesn't have, in his tactics, he doesn't have anything to heal himself with. You actually have to go in there and place that in there, which I didn't realize until, I think, much later, like a half hour or so into the game, which was stupid on my part. Maybe not half hour, maybe like 20 minutes, I don't know. Regardless, it was kind of stupid of me. We use a lot of health potions in this DLC. And like I said, it's not my favorite because a lot of it has to do with golems. And I was like, what the hell's going on? Apparently, one of my swords has a chance to cause paralysis, and I've never seen that happen, so...
Darkspawn. Our men will not have fallen to such a modest number of
but
Darkspawn.
you did. But you did, my friend.
Something more sinister.
It's like, dude, you just did that. But you can resummon the Bronto. They're snug again. But yeah, so lots of golems are going to be in this. There's a trap. I was like, okay, guys, don't fucking move forward. I'm trying to find the trigger. Trying to deactivate the trap before you guys run across. There we go. But yeah, so obviously the Golems of Amgarrak are going to have a bunch of golems, and lots of them are going to be against us. And if you remember, golems are pretty tanky. They have a lot of physical defense, and they're just really hard to fight as a rogue. And we have not one, but two rogues.
Look, the mist
That's
is
pretty
shifting.
fucking weird. Why is mist shifting when I kill things?
Golem. We must be getting
Bunch
close
of
to
runs
Anvil.
right there. Another trench paralysis, 5 cold damage, and I didn't read the top one. 10 spell resistance. I was like, oh, I need to grab this.
Yes. This is one of Caridin's golems.
Modified.
Modified. They must have experimented on existing golems in Amgarrak. Maybe they also learned the secret.
Recreating Caridin's work is a bad idea. I'm sticking to it.
Spare me moral judgments, Warden. I wonder if this golem is still functional. There might be a
I'm
control
sticking to
rod
my
somewhere.
gut, and I'm saying golems are bad. They're a no-no, and I told you fucking to stop doing that when I destroyed the anvil. I thought that was enough. But no. You gotta send... I'm sorry. Salty. I'm salty. Because if you remember, after I beat the main game, everything with the dwarves just sort of went downhill in the end credits, where it's like, the dwarves all hate your guts, and you know, the king that you went with fucked everything up, and it's like, oh my god, please dwarfs, why have bad time? We got more shrieks. Luckily we don't have like 8 or so. There's just a casual 3. The darkspawn in this area they weren't too hard. It was the rest of the area that I had a much harder time on. I was able to stun the shriek before you got to stun off. How does that feel, bitch? So we have a control rod, so now we get control of that golem, which is really cool.
There, on the table. Is that the
Damn
control
right
rod
it is.
for a golem?
And I wanted to go to this runing anvil. So now we get a chance to actually equip runes ourselves into items that both I and Jerrick have, or Jerrick and I don't really know the difference. I put it into his armor. It's like, wait a second. No, Jerrick. That shit's mine. I don't know if you realize this, so I'm just giving myself +5 fire, cold, and electric damage. What's electric damage? I don't have any more armor runes. I think that's gonna be like a Dragon Age Awakening edition. The fiddling around with runes. Regardless, it is pretty cool, and I do like it. It's one of the few things that I really liked about this DLC. A lot of it was frustrating fights. There's not a lot of fighting in this. It's not a very long DLC, but damn. So now we get a massive golem on our side who has his own bit of skills. He's got hurl. He's got a cleansing orb, which, if you remember correctly, was a AOE heal. Like a.
This golem will be a great help.
Yeah, he's got this like small little healing aura, and we can slowly upgrade him as we progress through the area, which is really, really cool. Which is one of my favorite parts, because he's not technically human. So you can't like level him up, if that makes any sense, because he's a golem, he's inanimate, and we're controlling him. So instead we find little upgrades for him, like parchments and paper. Here's when they start introducing the cool thing about this DLC. I thought it was really cool, but it was a big pain in the butt later.
Shortage of these.
Yeah, you and me both.
Where did they go? Warden, did you see where they went?
Running around. You're not comfortable? Dude, please.
Someone's here.
It's a
Starting
stalker.
to see strange things.
I love how like every time we walk around the corner, something's running at us, and we always pull out a weapon. They're like, "Let's kill them," and they're like, "Oh no, don't, dude, calm down. They're not attacking you. Some of them aren't even there. You're going crazy, poop butt." Yeah, poop
Stalkers
butt.
are running scared.
Oh, it's this fight. I'm pretty sure I get wrecked right now. I was like, guys, let's go backwards, and then I was like, what? What the balls? It turns out there's a revenant in that group, who was able to punch me, right? He was able to force grab me, and he force grabbed me onto a trap.
And most likely causing it.
Poopbutt then got stuck into a crushing prison from another guy while getting surrounded by 5 people. It was like, guys, what are you doing? You're just standing there. You were literally just standing there, and I have a giant fountain of blood. It's like, nah. That ain't how we get to play it. Let's just go back. Now I know that shit's going on. What I wanted to do was I wanted to move the team as far back as I can, but I didn't realize there's a revenant who force pulls you. Luckily, I hit a rock this time and not a freaking paralysis trap. I wanted to like separate them and leech them out. I thought it was a really smart idea, but that backfired so fucking fast. Like, it wasn't even funny. I was like, oh, hey, look, oh shit, I'm fine. Luckily, this Revenant isn't like really overpowered like he was in the main game. If I remember correctly, all the Revenants we fought were like, they had like different colored names and whatnot. If you notice, the Golem is pretty low in health, and I found out that you cannot actually heal him because, as I said, he's not human, so the normal rules don't actually apply to him. He doesn't have armor, he doesn't have any equipment, you can't heal him normally, like with health potions and whatnot. I now have to deal with an arcane horror, and I was like, okay, this shouldn't be too bad. I mean, we're killing him pretty fast, right? And I think, yeah, with that one ability, there's 2 abilities. He knocked out the rest of my team, and I was like, oh, okay, guys, don't worry. I'll just take on an arcane horror myself. Yeah, it's good. Take a nap. I used a lot of deadly strikes in this DLC. Oh, yeah, this has him killing himself. Deadly strike I find to be one of my best friends in this DLC. Oh, he felt something brush past him. Spooky. It's too spooky. Anyway, Deadly Strike. Yeah, it's a good ability. Good ability. I really like it. I thought it was a lot of fun to use.
I felt something brush past me.
Because it lowers someone's armor, if I remember correctly. And these golems, in my opinion, I don't know their exact stats, but I assume they have a lot of armor because they're, made out of metal. So, which is why I'm pretty sure I don't do a lot of damage. I might actually, I had second thoughts about equipping this build to me. 1 armor pen, 6 attack, and 5% critical stabs on backstabs. Sounds really fucking good. I'm not gonna lie.